Hello and welcome back to another stream, everyone. Obviously, we are on the Sunday evening live stream. How is everyone doing? Obviously, I do have my very good friend and co-host Save with Crypto with us today, as usual, as he will be every stream.
Evening.
Good evening to you. How are you doing?
I'm all right, mate. Yeah, sorry, I only just made it actually. Yeah, but yeah, I'm here now.
Oh, well, that's all right. Well, at least you made it, mate. That's what counts, innit? That's what counts. Crypto Bro, how we doing? Great to see you. Thank you very much for joining. And anyone else that's in the stream, do make sure you drop a comment in. Let us know who's watching and let us know how your weekend's been. Hopefully everyone's had a good weekend. Have you had a good weekend, mate?
Yeah, a bit nothingy to be honest, but yeah, all right, harmless.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I mean, mine's not been so bad. I had a nice day today, to be fair. Been on a nice family day today. Overall, yes, not bad at all. Evening, Thomas, great to see you. Obviously, we are dropping down on Bitcoin, aren't we? Since yesterday, I think this was the peak of the weekend so far, and then we've had I'll be honest, I don't know about you, mate, but I'm quite disappointed with this weekend's price action, in all honesty.
What were you expecting?
Well, as we can see here, it's pretty much just stayed within the range. But I was expecting either like a proper run to the upside, so a break out of this range and kind of a run to 88, 89, or a full breakdown and like maybe trade to like 82s and then maybe look to bounce back, obviously at the start of the week. Where really we've just had nothing, have we? We've just had a run up again into the same resistance and a fall off, and then just still within the same price range. So I'm a little disappointed the fact we've not really, because I mean you could have shorted really yesterday if you wanted, you could have shorted resistance technically. But I was kind of hoping for a little, as it was pushing up, I thought, okay, well maybe it looks like we're going to get a run up then this weekend, and we might have something to short back down come Sunday or Sunday evening or whatever. But I mean, as it stands, it kind of we're kind of nowhere, are we? Still just within this range. And
well, we got the CME gap from Thursday, isn't it?
Yes,
which was at 85,420, was it?
Yeah, 85,420. So that would take us again pretty much close back towards yesterday's high-ish, just a couple of $100 away, right into resistance again. So maybe we get a run up into the start of the week, and maybe that kind of gives enough momentum to break resistance, maybe, and we push up. But apart from that, yeah, remarkably, again, we are kind of around the same level as we was when we were streaming on Friday.
I honestly think for anyone here who was here on Friday, who's actually back today, well bloody done.
Yeah, honestly. And I don't think I don't know actually who was in Friday's stream by the end, because I think obviously it was Friday was bank holiday, Good Friday. We did actually get up to a decent number of viewers at one point, but come the end, we were really scraping the barrel, weren't we, mate? Because obviously the US market was closed, and I think we ended on about 10 YouTube viewers that we had still in the stream. And for anyone that was still in there, well done for sticking around.
Yeah, I think those 10 were all asleep anyway.
Yeah, we've got Stella, aka Jeff. Big up, Jeff. Obviously, the name's Stella on YouTube for a reason I don't know, but big up Jeff. Jeff is an absolute legend in the Discord, for those of you that are in the Stonksy Discord, which I think a lot of you probably are that are watching. But big up Jeff. Superb Stonksy supporter, and obviously very active in the Discord. So Jeff, you're a legend, mate. Appreciate you. Crypto Bro says these are great DCA prices. Thomas says Why did render Fartcoin? Lots of deep in tokens here. Massive gains yesterday. We'll have a look at those. I'd rather DCA at 80k than 1 million. Tau as well. What's going on there? We'll have a look. And Timo says, hello from Estonia. Well, hello to you, Timo. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Appreciate you. And yeah, do make sure you like the stream, everyone. Do drop a like on the stream and subscribe. But interesting enough, we have just had, in the past 5-10 minutes or so, a green arrow come in on this green background here now, which is a little bit interesting on the 5 minutes.
So, I've been waiting for that, and I went out, and it's happened, doesn't it? Oh, yeah.
I mean, I suppose if you were following along, obviously we did on Saturday, we got one again, and then it ran up. But unfortunately, it didn't give the red arrow on this drop. But all in all, obviously, Stonksy caught a great drop down there. But in looking for that, yeah, we didn't get normally you would see an arrow come in on this as well. But yeah, let us know. You guys are doing great. Thanks for the update, says Uzozi. Well, thank you, Uzozi. And CryptoBro says, smoking like Thomas the Tank Engine. Let us know in the chat what you're trading. So we had someone say, well, Thomas says, OM's getting a nasty drop. I ended up closing this because I thought I'm not keeping it open, and it's had another nasty drop. So I don't know what ends up happening with this. But yeah, everyone, so you're right, whoever said about Tau and Co. They are getting a big push up. Tau's up 7%. Someone said Render's up. Yeah, Render had a push up, decent push up yesterday. To answer your question on why, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, FET. So it seems like maybe a lot of AI plays and, or you said Deepin, didn't you, are having a good push up. I seen that Borg got a decent push up at one point, didn't it, this weekend, yeah?
Oh, did it?
On Saturday, it got a decent push up, yeah. Saturday wasn't for very long, but for a good 10-15 minutes, it looks like it had a 20% pump and then has dropped back down since.
Oh, yeah, it kind of does that, though. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, but it did get
sorry.
I was just going to say, did get a good push up because I follow one of the founders on Twitter. I think it's Cyrus.
Okay.
And he posted I can't remember what he posted about Borg, but he posted something about Borg. Should we go and have a look?
Yeah, sure.
What's his name? Cyrus Swissborg.
Yeah, Cyrus Faisal.
Apparently there's a new staking utility for Borg.
Yeah, there is. And I was trying to find it, but I don't think it's open to people in the UK. And I don't know why they think I'm in the UK. Well, maybe it's because I am. But but most people don't. No, because I think my address for Swissborg, if I gave them one, is probably still my old French one.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever changed it.
Yeah, that is interesting. Then maybe get in contact with them.
What, and say, by the way, I don't live in England. No, I can't do that. Can't lie, really, can I?
Yeah, I suppose not. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that is interesting if...
Yeah, I think with those kind of things, where say like you don't have to do KYC, like say the BLOFIN thing, I'm quite happy just to not tell them anything. Just if they ask, I'll say I live in Palau or somewhere like that. But I think when they've actually said, if they ask you where you live, I don't lie, But yeah, because I don't know. My fear is always like, if you had like something on with them, some money or something, and you said, "Can I have it?" and they go, "Oh no, because you lied, so we have to investigate you or something." That'd be terrible, wouldn't it? I don't think that would ever happen, but generally, my rule of thumb is I will withhold the truth if I can, but I won't lie.
Yeah. Well, that's it. unless you ask the question directly, you're not lying, are you?
Yeah,
So that's very true, mate. I seen that. I think Sol got a good push up over this weekend as well, all the way back up to 141. I think everything looks like it got a good push up over yesterday. Links up a little bit today, but I think overall, as someone Thomas said, what did Thomas say about OM? Oh no, Ozozi. Do you think OM is sunk? Any info on a bottom? I don't know. In all honesty, I think I'm kind of, unless we come back down to, so I may be interested in taking another very small long on it. If maybe we kind of come back down towards these much lower levels and look like we're going to hold. But so far, I imagine maybe what they're doing is, because I'm not, I mean, I have no interest or kind of any sort of bother about it long term. But my guess is if they are going to try and push this back to the upside, is that we might see some pushes like this and then maybe let people sell into it. Obviously, give it a bit of time-based capitulation and kind of just let people sell into any pumps for a little while. So obviously they can kind of shake out any people that are still holding that want to get rid of the tokens. That's if they have got I mean, I know they've announced a kind of buyback and burn, or is it just a buyback program? I don't know how much money they're putting behind it, but my guess is maybe we see some kind of injection from them, and then they kind of, right, okay, let's leave it a few days and obviously let the market do its thing. And if people want to sell, you'll get patterns like this of just slow distribution back down. But I mean, maybe I would be interested in a long again, maybe down here somewhere, maybe in like the 40s or 30 cents. I don't know. But apart from that, yeah, I have no interest in it.
So, I'd be too scared to. I'd be too scared to trade it. If I had loads of money I didn't know what to do with, I'd probably, consider buying a little bag of it. Maybe, I don't know, but
yeah, I mean, I've traded it twice now. I got a good amount of profit on the first one, and then I took a loss on the one that I closed earlier. I think it was this morning. I've closed that long that was in a loss. So overall, I'm still up on it, but I've literally just been using money that I'm more than happy seeing obliterated if it comes, and just on 2x leverage, so very low risk and money that I'm fine with losing, or at least going into the loss. So really, you can't really lose there, can you? Because you're kind of going into it expecting maybe that you're not going to get anything from it, or you might lose money. But for something like that, that's all I would be doing with it. I wouldn't be trading it with any serious amount of money, personally, because it's a huge risk, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what's gone on. But I mean, what I heard was I heard from Swissborg, actually, because they've got a load of it as part of their stash,
Yeah.
And they said it seems like it's more like mismanagement rather than like a rug pull, So
yeah.
So their status is they're just holding it, and they're not selling, So well, there's that really, But like, yeah, I don't even know what it does. So, well, do I care what it does? Probably not. I don't know. I'm getting more and more. I mean, basically, if something like that has a massive drop, and other coins that should be quite good are dropping as well, then I don't know. I'm very scared about sort of trying to trade very, very well things I just don't know about, to be honest. Actually,
Yeah. Well, that's it. Yeah, I mean, really, if you kind of wary of it, it's probably best is to stay away from it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And avoid some loss. Jeff says, I took some throwaway money and shorted the heck out of that pump it had. I'm out now. I wish I had stayed in. Always the case, in it, mate. But profits, no matter what they are always good once they're solidified. So, Lee Isherwood, hello to you, mate. Great to see you. Good evening to everyone, or good afternoon, good morning, depends on where you are in the world. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Do make sure you drop a like on and do subscribe. It says, what's the score with Voxel? I've never heard of it, but I suppose we could have a look. Voxel. Let's take a look at Voxel. Oh, wow. Okay, up 34%. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Oh, Stonksy caught a great... Oh, look at that. Oh, blimey. All the way up.
It's quite good, that 5 minute, isn't it?
Yeah, I love the 5 minutes. I must give... Oh, the 1 hour course it beautifully. I have no idea, mate. I have no idea what this is, what's caused this pump or anything. Hang on. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, I have no idea. But that is one nasty absorption on that candle. So I would stay far away from this as you could, in my opinion. That looks like... Did it get listed on Binance or something today? Or yesterday?
Just having a look what it is.
Is that what's happened? I have no idea. Let me see. Did it get listed on Binance Perps today? No.
It is listed on Binance.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. I don't know. My honest answer is I don't know. I don't know what's caused that. I don't know what's going on with it. But the one reality is Stonksy caught mega moves on it on the 5 minute and the 1 hour. And so far, mate, since this green arrow's come in, we are getting a little turnaround on Bitcoin.
Good.
We're about $200 up from where this green arrow came in. So that is all good. Now, I suppose what we should... Fartcoin had a nice push up. Yeah, let's check that. I suppose maybe. Is the bot in a trade? I think it is, isn't it?
Oh, right. Okay. It was last time I looked. I was making a video about it this morning, and to sort of conclude the video, I was saying, but the thing is, you know, if you see it in a nice profit, then just take it. So I said in my video, I said just like it is now. So I just closed it and took the profit. So I took about 4.5%, and it was in the short, and it came down loads more. So I kind of made a bit of a mistake there. But what I did notice was it's still in the short actually, and it's only well, yeah, it's still 1.84% in profit. So that's been in the short since quite early this morning, like 4 o'clock this morning, I think it was.
All the way up from just above 85k ish.
Hang on, it was from 85,128.
Very nice. Yeah, so bot's in a nice short. For those of you that don't know, obviously this indicator that you're looking at on the screen now is Stonksy. It's a trading view indicator, but we do also have a Discord server for users, and we do have trading bots available to follow on BLOFIN, and that's what we're discussing at the moment. You can get access to them when you sign up to Stonksy, and you can get 20% off. Second link in the description, and the discount code is next to it as well. It's BOT20. So do check that out. Head over to the Stonksy website, sign up on the monthly plan, BOT20 at checkout, and get yourself 20% off. And yeah, you can come and try the trading bots on BLOFIN. We do have, let me show you. Go over to the actual YouTube channel. Come and have a look at this video where we put up 3 days ago, made by Saylor of Crypto, obviously, who's on the stream now. And yeah, go and check it out. Covers the I think the first couple weeks that you started following it. It's the first 2 weeks or so, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a sort of roundup of the first 2 weeks, really. And I'll talk a little bit about what I could have done better, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I think SMFC, the technical bloke behind it, I think he's changing the algorithm of it, not well, the strategy of it. I think he's changing it quite often, isn't he? I think it's getting better anyway. It does surprise me sometimes. I think, oh, hello.
Yeah, I know that. I think he's got a strategy pretty much ready to go, or very close anyway, to replace the low frequency one into a high frequency one. Yeah, so that should be exciting. I don't know when that's coming. I don't want to put any words in his mouth, but I know that there's definitely one coming to replace the low frequency one. So we should have two really nice bots running. Obviously, at the moment we've got one high frequency one, which takes obviously more trades, and one low frequency one. So the idea is obviously replace the low frequency one with another high frequency one, and then we've got two bots that are taking trades often. Profit is profit. Hello, Math. Great to see you. Great to see you. Stella says everybody who wants to stay poor should not get involved. Should not get the indicator exactly. And everyone who wants to make a nice profit should sign up to Stonksy and come and give it a go. Mo Khan says, how is it? Bot and indicator both. Yeah. So you get the indicator on TradingView. So you get access to the indicator on TradingView. And then the bot runs on BLOFIN. So all users get whitelisted for the trading bots. So we run it via copy trade. So you get whitelisted for the copy trade. You just go on to the bot copy trade. And then you follow it, obviously put your margin and stuff in that you want to follow it with, and then it opens and closes trades automatically for you. So yeah, but like I said, if you do want to find out more about the bot, we do obviously have some videos on here, but there is a video now in Discord as well on how to set up the settings and stuff like that for when you join and follow the bot. So yeah, plenty of information out there, and yeah, make sure you do come and visit this video made by Saylor Crypto for a nice roundup of the first couple of weeks of him following it. A great video that he's put together. Tell you what, mate, this video that I put out, this was the video that I was mentioning the other day, that I put together a big meaty one. It's got a decent amount of views in 7 hours. That, so I'm hoping to wake up tomorrow and this be going viral.
I did watch it this morning, actually.
Did you?
Yeah, I think I forgot to like it, actually.
Don't tell me that. Say it isn't so.
I'm not sure. I'm just thinking there. No, I don't think. Right, I'll do it now. I'll try and find it.
Jeff, yeah, I think most people are following the high frequency one, aren't they? But that hopefully should have a reason for people to maybe add some more, and then follow the low frequency one, the other one as well, or maybe split the funds across both. But yeah, we should hopefully be having one ready soon. Obviously, just at the pace of whenever it's ready. Needs to be ready and right. But yeah, the low frequency one should be getting replaced because it doesn't take anywhere near the amount of trades as the high frequency one. So that will be something greatly to look forward to. But yeah, for anyone who does want to take advantage, like I said before, the link is in the description, the second link to take you to the Stonksy website, and the discount code is next to the link as well, but you will find it on the website too. Check the monthly subscription, click that. I'll tell you what, I'll just show you. For anyone interested, obviously, come over to the Stonksy website, click start now, and then click the monthly button here, and then put the code in at checkout, which is bot20, as you see here, and then that'll take 20% off for you for your first month. Now the good thing about it is there's no contract, no ties, nothing like that. It's just a monthly rolling plan. So if you want to use the 20% off as a kind of trial month or whatever, you can do, and then obviously you will see that you'll want to stay on. But yeah, obviously with being a monthly plan, it's just a monthly rolling subscription. So do come and check that out. And it'd be great to see you over there.
Right, I've just been over to your $100 video, and I've given that a like, and I've given this stream a like as well. So can everyone else do the same, please?
Yeah, everyone, make sure you do drop a like on the stream, and make sure you go and check out these videos as well. Come and show big support on Saylor Crypto's latest one. Come and show support on the one that I uploaded today. How did you find that video when you was watching it? Because obviously, it's been kind of in the backlog a little bit.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah, I thought you were going to give me an example where you started off with like nothing, and then you got $100 a day, and all of a sudden you bought a Lambo. But
yeah, well, I think that is. I think that's one of my ideas, kind of, for an upcoming video, is to do that with the bot. Is to make a video on kind of how you've done, pretty much.
Yeah.
I think kind of them types of videos, I think people will like, won't they? Is I put this amount of money into the bot, and you know, after a week I had this much, or I put I put this much in, or whatever, and you know, you can kind of do the maths on, if you put this much in, then you know, this is how much reward you would have got, and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that will be definitely a good direction for the videos to go in. But what are you expecting for this week then, mate? I'll tell you what, I'll put I was going to put a poll in the chat actually, but let us know in the chat. Do you expect Bitcoin to be higher or lower than this point over the coming week? What do you think, mate? What's your gut telling you?
I think we need to have a little dip down at some point, but I think overall, I think it's going to go up actually.
Yeah.
Part of the reason is that thing I was showing you on Friday with that 12-hour moving average thing. I was waiting for a couple of moving averages to cross. It was like a 21 and a 55 EMA on the 12-hour time frame. And I was thinking that I'll probably do it. I'll probably do that like tomorrow or something. I actually did it yesterday. So even though we've had a little bit of a pullback today, you know, the more macro, well, sort of semi-macro, if you like, you know, looking at the 12-hour time frame, I would say that generally we're going into what could be quite a strong uptrend, I think. That's what I'm thinking anyway. But the general sentiment though is I can't get out at the moment. I can't work out if everyone's waiting for 72 or whatever it is, or if everyone's thinking it's going to go higher. I don't know. I think if it goes up, I think probably like your level of 88 or so. I think that's probably might be it for a while, and then it depends where we are by then. If it's like getting into the next month, into May, then I don't know, it might cool off a bit for the summer. I'm not really sure, to be honest. But you never know. I mean, 2021. I mean, the actual summer there, it had quite a good like peak in like July or something, and then it came down a bit, and then it went back up in the autumn. I mean, the sort of late.
There was a good performance in the summer in 2022 as well. Obviously, we'd had a huge drop down, but you know, Bitcoin went up like nearly 50% throughout July and August in 2022. So yeah, there is the chance. You know, there is the chance for a decent summer. I mean, nothing's really changed at all, because obviously we've had no real change in the price. But I'd still be looking to get long anywhere kind of down towards 82, maybe even into 81s if it dips hard. And then I think I'd still be looking to short like 88, 89 as it stands. We'll see how the week develops and what happens. But yeah, nothing's really changed for me in terms of targeting a place to long and a place to short. I'll tell you what is interesting though. I don't know if you've seen this or not. Have you seen Mr. Saylor has been I think maybe he is the one that caused the run up yesterday, maybe. Or when else did we have a run up? Or maybe he's just been the guy that's holding up the price. I don't know. But the MicroStrategy have bought again. he tweeted out 5 hours ago, insufficient orange, which means that they've already bought. So
okay,
I'm interested I don't know whether maybe they was walking up the price yesterday, obviously, when it got walked up here, or if we just go to, say, the 1 hour chart, maybe maybe they've just been the people that have been holding it up, over the past 4 or 5 days, stopping it slipping down below 84. Maybe they've just been buying. I don't know. But that kind of pattern is one you normally see. As you see from here, from 2 o'clock to kind of 10, that is normally like a Saylor-esque pattern where the price is just very steadily walked up. So I'm guessing I will put my money on this is where we bought yesterday.
all right.
If I was to guess. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know I don't even know what the price does, to be honest, anymore. I don't even think anyone really cares, do they?
I mean, how much does he normally buy in one go?
It varies. Like, what was the last amount that they bought? They bought some. I think it just depends on what they can get their hands on, doesn't it? So we bought. So this was on the 14th. So I think they'd obviously bought a few days before or whenever, but they bought 285 million that time.
285 million. Is it, that is enough to move the market, isn't it?
It's enough to do something like this, yeah, especially on like a low volume Saturday, because we were not seeing exactly the biggest volume on in the market, obviously, on weekends. So it's definitely enough to do something like this, yeah, depending on how much it is. But then let's see, what did he buy the time before? When did he buy before that? I can't even remember. So on the 31st of March, they announced that they bought a massive amount there, nearly 2 billion. So it'll be interesting to see, obviously, what they say, how much they've bought, and at what average price. I imagine he'll probably tweet that out tomorrow. But pretty much, Bitcoin is still just pinned in it. Still pinned between kind of this 85.5K and 83K range. So kind of just wedged in there still. But I do expect us to kind of blow out one side at some point this week.
Yeah, I think something dramatic is going to happen quite soon. I really do. I don't know. It's just it's been boring for a bit too long, hasn't it?
Yeah. Matt says no one seems sure up or down, so it sounds like sideways for a long while. Well, yeah, I mean, I think personally we could just keep trading in kind of this range here. Maybe we get like a pop into the 90 at some point. But as you can see, for a good like month and a half-ish, this has been, the range here. So I think there's a real possibility, obviously there's a possibility that we could pop up into the 90 and then obviously slam back down and then, obviously reverse down here and then pop back up. But I think there's a real possibility that we potentially see it just choppy in this range for another good few months, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's definitely
which is okay. I don't mind that.
Yeah. But if you notice on Bitcoin, we've had like a huge amount of volatility now, obviously, since we, volatile move breaking down and snap back up, then back down. Then obviously we walked up here, come back down. The last time we really had something like we're seeing at the moment was this time in February when we ranged pretty much just sideways for 3 weeks in here. This part here. We haven't really, we've seen obviously a few days here, but we still had these big volatile moves, this push up here, then this horrible daily candle here. We haven't really had something like this for a long while. So something like this was kind of overdue, just a bit of a cool off after the amount of volatility we've had. So I think we're long overdue, kind of like a week of sideways or so. Like when we did this? So yeah, last Saturday. So we have been a full week now, just completely sideways. So in terms of lower time frame, we're definitely due a move out of this range. But I think we could stick in this kind of bigger range for a while, potentially, which I think would drive everyone nuts, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
So what's the actual score with tomorrow then? Is that? I mean, I know it's a bank holiday in the UK.
It's normal trading for US tomorrow.
Right.
So we will have. So we'll have a look. Let's see. So we'll have CME open in 4 hours 1 minute, and then obviously that's when S&P 500 and Nasdaq futures will open as well.
Right. 4 hours and what? 4 hours and 1 minute. That's a weird time.
Oh, sorry, it's because it's delayed 10 minutes. So it'll be what will it be? 11 o'clock our time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 11 o'clock our time is when CME will open. But actually no, the S&P futures, so ES and NQ, will open in just less than 3 hours. So that's 10 o'clock. Yeah. So we'll get stock market futures open at 10 o'clock our time, and then CME opening at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
So that's some more fun, hopefully, for tomorrow.
But it's like London open tomorrow.
No, I don't think so. It shouldn't be, because it's a bank holiday in the UK, so I wouldn't imagine so. So London, I think the London Stock Exchange should be closed, but Asia should be open as normal, and obviously US market should be open as normal. I imagine London Stock Exchange will be closed, but if anyone knows of otherwise, do let us know in the chat.
Okay.
But obviously we should. I mean, I always find these parts interesting, because obviously we go to sleep, and then I always think it's kind of interesting in what we wake up to, innit? I always think before I go to sleep, because obviously we've had a 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
For the US, and actually no, Asia was open on Friday, but obviously for the US. So I think it's always interesting to see. You always think, oh, well, I wonder what we're going to wake up to now.
I know. Yeah. Funny old thing, isn't it? 24-hour trading. Crypto being 24 hours, it's like, I don't know, it's quite brutal sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah. But at the moment, I mean, I think we're kind of lucky enough, because really the weekends have been pretty rubbish, haven't they? Like, if we go back and have a look at the weekend days, so last Saturday and Sunday, to be fair, it wasn't bad volatility. That last Saturday we opened at 83.5, went all the way up to just shy of 86, and then on Sunday we obviously opened and then went up just above 86, and then all the way back down to 83. So last weekend was actually really volatile for trading. But yeah. I mean, the weekend before, when was that? So that was that week. Oh yeah, we got a big drop on that Sunday. So the weekends have actually been all right. The week before that, we got this drop on the Saturday. So the weekends have been, apart from this one, have provided a decent amount of volatility.
Yeah. I just wonder if it's going to be a bit different because it's Monday tomorrow. Well, it's not a regular Monday tomorrow. It's going to be different, isn't it? I'm sure.
Yeah.
But what was good last week was there was two CME levels, but obviously the one from last Friday, like a week last Friday, the one from there was higher than the one from the week before. So they both just got taken within the first hour that the CME was open. It was great. It just went up there, got them, and then came back down again, which is kind of what I'm expecting tonight, to be honest. I'm expecting that 85,420 and then maybe dump a little bit. And,
well, it's not too far away, is it? It's only a K.
Nah.
So it's only 1K away, so it will be pretty easy to be pushed up there to grab it. So yeah, it should be an interesting week. I mean, I would imagine, I'd be shocked if at some point this week we don't break out of this range, but Then again, if we don't, then it still provides good opportunity to just short resistance and long support if we get it, if we're not going to break out. But I would be shocked if at some point this week, early this week as well, I think that's going to be my punt, is that we definitely are going to break out one side or another early this week.
Okay.
Which side? Personally, I would love to long and then short if offered, but we'll see. I would love to get in my long, around 82 or just below 82, up towards 88, 89, and then be able to short that level. That would be a perfect ping pong trade. But same, I don't know. Have you been behaving yourself, mate? Are you
No.
Have you been waiting like a lion, or have you not?
No, not really. I've been good in the way that I've been only doing little trades, but I've been bad in the way that I've been jumping in too often. I haven't been waiting like a lion, like I said I wanted to be, but I've been doing little trades, and if I see myself in like 5% profit, I'm just taking it, because I really don't know what's happening next, I'm in a little trade at the minute. It's like it's basically at my entry, so that's pretty rubbish, isn't it? 0.72% in profit, $2.
Well, I suppose it's better being close to your entry or whatever than being in a loss, isn't it?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's only from this morning though. And to be fair, I have already taken I've taken some profit with that anyway. It's just one of these that's just going up and down, and I'm what I'll do is when I take profit, I'll take like 50%. I'll take like 50% off the table. Then when it goes down again, because I'm mostly longing because I'm expecting it to go up. When it goes down again, if it goes below the entry I've got already, I'll stick that half back in further down, so it lowers my entry a little bit. It's doing that really, and then just taking 5% as it goes up, really.
Yeah.
My thinking is, what I really want to do is to put together a really good video, like using your 5-minute idea, the 5-minute and the little arrow, but it seems to happen when I'm asleep, unfortunately. So I haven't quite achieved what I wanted to do so far.
Yeah.
I really think in the future, it'd be nice if somehow we could have like a Stonksy bot that we could configure ourselves. So you could say, open it up every time you get a 5-minute green background with a little arrow, so it could like open up when you're asleep, and then take it from there. Thinking about it, is the little arrow isn't on an alert, is it, on Stonksy at the moment?
No.
See, I reckon that might be quite a good thing to add in the future. I might have a word with.
I can't imagine it would be too difficult.
Yeah, because that's something you look for, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, ideally, I'm hoping that this next one that is releasing is going to be a bot version of this kind of background plus arrow confirmation, because then that would just make everything so much easier. Because then you wouldn't even need to look for it.
Oh, what if that was the actual bot?
Yeah. Which I have mentioned. I think he was looking into it, because I did mention to him that how good it had been when I've been looking at it. So we'll see. It'd be interesting to see.
Did he do any like back testing on it or anything like that? Or
he did it on. He said he was doing it on the 5-minute and the 6-minute.
Okay.
So I'll speak to him tomorrow and find out if that is the strategy is testing to replace the low frequency. That would be That'd be really good if it is.
Right.
Steve O's in the chat. Howdy to you. Uzozi says, on Jasmine, do you think they will get the stick on Binance? I don't know, to be honest. I don't know, because I know Binance are doing these votes, aren't they, for what they delist. And I think on the latest vote, Jasmine was 3rd. So I don't know, is my honest answer. I don't know whether it's just kind of like a matter of time on Jasmine before it gets delisted, or if maybe it gets to stay. I have no idea, mate. So, yeah, can't really help on that one. Maybe just keep watching the votes. I don't know. And Steve says, I bought Sol at 134, rode it up and rode it down. Lol.
Yeah.
I'm sure we've all done the old round trip more than 100 times, haven't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
But we've been on 50 minutes, so, you know, and that's a nice amount of Sunday time for a Sunday evening. I guess we could leave the stream there. But while we've been on the stream, we are getting Bitcoin pushing up, and it is pushing up kind of nicely now. Now we've had that arrow confirmation in. So I'm interested to see if this is yet again another really nice call on Stonksy with this background plus arrow confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you everyone for tuning in. Do make sure you drop a like on the stream, subscribe. Make sure you do take advantage of the offer that's on as well. Links in the description along with the discount code. Get 20% off your first month for Stonksy. Get access to the indicator, Discord, and obviously the trading bots on BLOFIN. Everything for the month. And of course, it's just a rolling plan. So there's no contract, no ties. So just treat it as like a kind of trial month with a discount if you wish. But yeah, big thank you for joining me tonight, mate. For those of you that don't know, obviously Saber Crypto is on full time as the Stonksy Live co-host now, and obviously putting out more videos. We've already got 2 videos in the backlog actually for this week. So you'll be seeing a lot more content from him on the Stonksy channel. Do make sure you head over to his channel and his X. Type in Saber Crypto on both, and you'll see him come up. Get him up here now.
Yeah.
Where are you? You're around here somewhere. Maybe not. Let's see. There he is. Go and type in his name on X and on YouTube. Give him a follow on both and show him some love. You've put a video out today, actually, haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm mad. I'm mad for it.
Yeah. So go and give his latest video a watch as well. Go and show him some support over there. Obviously, head over. There you go, mate. Give you a little like on that. Go and head over to his YouTube channel. Give him a subscribe and come and watch him. Oh, yeah, you're nicely over 8K there now as well, aren't you?
Yeah. 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 Aiming for 9 now. So
yeah. So go and show him some support. And yeah, obviously you'll be seeing him on every live as well, which is great to have. But yeah, that's all from us tonight. Big thank you for joining. Enjoy the rest of your evening, afternoon, whatever time it is. And obviously come catch us tomorrow for our stream. We'll be looking at US Open. Hopefully some nice volatile moves on Bitcoin as well. And that should be fun. But yeah, take care and take it easy. Bye-bye.
Bye.